Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with more RimWorld today, continuing our playthrough of the 1.5 and Anomaly DLC. And I've been doing a little bit of offline play. Not too much, nothing crazy. I haven't had any serious raids or anything like that. But I did summon the Diabolus here because one thing I have been working on is expanding our mech capabilities here. So you can see I've tacked on this extra room. Obviously we don't have the steel or the electricity even to support all these, but one thing I am doing is building up some serious hardware. We're going to do the array headset, the bandwidth pack. That's why I summoned the Diabolus there, but we've also got some research going on related to the mech stuff. So I've got the high mech tech now researched. Of course, we still need to build the next stage of antenna or dish or whatever here, so we're going to trigger this once this is ready. But just wanted to bring you guys on board because, like I said, I've been playing a little bit offline, doing some fun stuff, just claiming more land. We're going to civilize this map if we have to, and of course, you know, just stabilizing things, doing as many void provocations and, well, not provocations, skip abductions I should say, as I can. Unfortunately, we didn't keep any of the prisoners from the last raid. They all died, but like I said, I've just been taking the spines out of random wasters that we psychically abducted and stuff. So we're moving right along, guys, getting towards those final ultimate type of entities. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this has, what Anomaly's final challenges offer us, but we've got a little bit more preparation to do, so let's get things started for today and see what Randy hits us with. Uh-oh, look at this. It's every Mechanitor's worst nightmare. We've had a solar flare hit the colony. You can see I've got a decent little variety of mechs here. A couple of Scythers, of course, a little battery of Militors, and some Scorchers too. So I hope the solar flare doesn't last too long. We don't want to take those out. Unfortunately, I spent all my steel and components making the mechs, and I haven't built one of those solar flare blockers yet, but I don't think we have the power to support it anyway. I added a second advanced Sterling thing, but we're still not up to nuclear power research. I've been bouncing around doing a bunch of other stuff, and I've been putting this one off, but we will get back to that point. We definitely need to be power independent, so to speak, if we're gonna up our mech army at some point. Oh, you know what? Speaking of the research I've been doing and power outages too, I actually got the fertility procedures research. So I've taken a few of them, just two from a couple of the females. One was Ferret and the other was Grace. And then I got Slob, our pigkin here, to fertilize those two. So we've got a pig/furry hybrid right here. Take a look at the genes. Strong immunity, psychically dull, of course, aggressive, sleepy. Our sleep suppressor should handle that one. Reduced pain. They have pig nose and a furry tail, so they got the best of both worlds in terms of appearance. But we just finished an Anomaly research. We did mutation weaponry. Let's do bioferrite generators. Seems like it would be smart, but I don't really have enough bioferrite production to justify that. Let's start doing the serums. We haven't messed with those at all. But anyway, the second baby over here is a baseliner/pig, so it's going to be a little bit different. Hopefully it doesn't have that mining disability on there, because we need all the miners we can get here in the late game. But as you can see, I'm still just waiting for that solar flare to pass. Well, the sun came back out. Looks like we've had a healthy vat birth here. Oh my god, look at that little furry-tailed piglet. Hello, little piglet. Look at the name, too. Baby Gusquiag. Alright, well, baby Gusquiag's going right back in there. I think somebody's probably coming to pick it up. Yeah, no worries though, no worries. This one's just a couple days behind that one too, so we'll probably have a couple of little babies, but yeah, there's no need for them to be, you know, just fed baby food. We can pop them right back in the growth chamber. And of course, our mechanoids are coming along quite strong. One of the reasons I am so focused on popping these out is because we did get a sun blocker in a recent episode, so we're going to need to come up here and take this out right here. It's actually in a different biome too, which is interesting, but Not a big deal. I'm starting to assemble a team as well of people. I've got, let's see, who did I give that to? Yeah, Slob now has a smoke launcher. That'll help against a mech cluster. Makes us basically immune to turret fire, as long as we don't step outside our smoke haven. But we've also got a couple of rocket launchers, so I'm going to distribute those to some of the people who end up going. But you know, the winter is coming to a close, so right now sunblocker's not super like hurtful to us because our crops aren't growing, but man oh man, in a couple of days it is going to make a difference. So we've got to get somebody assembled, and of course I don't want to leave the place totally unprotected here. So these kind of quests are off the map attacks. They're always a balancing act, you know, between the firepower you want to send and the defenses you want to leave behind. Okay, here they go. Our little strike force is about to head off the map. We've got 5 colonists, Tentacle Blood leading the charge, but as I mentioned, we've got some extra gear on these folks. Some of them have extra gear, or they should. Okay, Slob's got a smoke launcher, that's important. Smelly's got the triple threat, good, and Tentacle Blood's got her EMPs. Okay, not bad, not bad. So that should be enough. I'm really seriously hoping, but if we get there and this mech cluster is too strong for our 5 colonists, we can always turn back, head home, or send another group and have these guys kind of camp out. We got options. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Randy's literally dropping a raid on me as our people leave the map. What a jerk. Whoa, 2 Diaboluses. Now, are they attacking immediately? They will prepare for a while. Oh, that's glorious. That gives me a chance to use our mortars on them. So, okay, well, we're not canceling the caravan. Certainly not. We will be short 5 people, but we've improved these defenses quite a bit since our last encounter, especially with the mech upgrades. So, I think we've got this. Alright, with my mortars, I always target a section of the ground instead of actually targeting one of the enemies. Go for just the ground nearby, especially if you want to hit this spot again and again. If you target an enemy, they could wander away from the larger group or get killed themselves, and then your mortars just stand stationary waiting for you to retarget something. So always aim for the ground whenever you've got a cluster like this just milling about. And with that being said, let's go ahead and release fire on the mortars. Actually, let's do this a little bit differently. So I do have 1 EMP shell set up right here. We'll let that get going. Now we'll release these 2 just a couple of seconds after that. Let's set to hold fire so we can aim this one. Nice, look at that, stun the whole group. That was almost. Okay, yeah, that should last just for a short little while, but you know, it popped any shields they might have had, except for this one, obviously. Oh, look, that's interesting. The Diaboluses broke out of the stun sooner. And it kind of locks them in place, makes it easier for us to hit them. But, yeah, we're just having some fun. This probably won't do more than knock down a couple of mechs, but it'll soften them up. Okay, well, the mortars actually helped a little bit, and they are now entering. Let's see, what did we end up taking out? Like I said, just a handful of mechs there, but probably did a little damage to some of these guys. Now, our traps aren't fully recovered from our last little mech assault, but not a big deal. Another thing I need to do is send someone over here to grab the EMP grenades, because Tentacle Blood is our normal grenader, but obviously she's off the map. So we're also going to want to, let's see, yeah, Gabru's in sight. She's over here. She's our Mechanitor, of course, so let's get all these guys active and ready. I'm just going to have them stand guard in the front lines. In fact, the Scorchers can probably just chill out. They're not going to do any good against the other mechs. Fire doesn't do good, but we will have Ryan stand here. And of course, just a quick check on our weapons. You can see I've got a few charge rifles sitting at the top. We did get a legendary one. I think it must be on one of our caravanners. So, yeah, I think Furry might have the legendary, maybe Haikuja, but that was a real nice treat to see that legendary. Hey, what is this? We got a random Militor sitting over here. These things are funny. Okay, so let's get him to start tossing some grenades. There we go. All right, just going to speed it up until the fun starts. Okay, here comes the first of the group. I got some shields on them. But that's okay. We're stunning them. Very nice. They're going straight for the turrets. I moved one of those things. Let's get that replaced eventually. Looking good. We are taking some shots from up front. That's okay. And of course, a lot of our people don't quite have full range right here, but the turrets will handle those, anything. And I have debated, I might move these forward. Just like 3 spaces would do the trick, you know. For some of these more serious raids, we're going to need it. Oh, good, he stunned him. I'm still very cautious here. Again, I don't want to target a specific enemy, just the ground. Come on. Oh, Christ. Oh, get out, get out. Oh, yeah, we need to move forward, don't we? Yeah, I'm going to have to do that right away. Alright, not a big deal. We can just bring our mechs forward. Get everybody in front. There we go. That should help things a little bit. Man, those things just disintegrate the walls, don't they? Let's have him grab his charger rifle and join the fun. Come on, take him out before we lose some turrets, please. Oh, damn. It's alright, we're getting a couple more signal chips. That'll help down the road. Besides, we can replace stone and metal. We can't replace our people, although that's not entirely true, but you get it. Come on. Oh man, these guys are just decimating us. There we go. Whew. Okay, the Militors, or not the Diaboluses are down now, so we're going to move forward. Oh, what? Lost control of Militor 5? I'm not sure. No worries there, but we'll take care of these stragglers real quick. Whew, man. Yeah, we got a lot of repair work to do, don't we? Oh my goodness. Well, I was just rethinking the design a little bit. Going to make some tweaks here to the trap funnel exit. This way, the mechs or anything that comes through here won't be standing back here in line of sight with their snipers, so that they can shoot our people on the front lines. This way they're going to turn a corner to get out. So unfortunately this space will be wasted essentially, but it's not a big deal. And I also moved forward the front lines. So now anybody with an SMG or even a charge rifle has perfect range right here at the exit point. And like I said, it won't be such a big deal getting sniped. But Randy has said, you know what? I'm not even going to give you time to get things repaired. So he's hitting us. Look at this, another Impid attack. This one's only 5,600 points though, so it's actually not that big. But the Impids, I mean, they're using unusually clever tactics, and they are hitting us right away. Unfortunately, you can see I had to call our people off the mortars a little early, so we're not even set up for that, man. But regardless, we're going to get our people to the front, and hopefully we can take these guys out pretty quickly. Well, I had toyed with the idea of using one of our animal pulsars or maybe even the biomutation pulsar, but I realized there are quite a few wild animals inside our compound right now, just hanging out in here. They came through the trap funnel when there was no trap set up. I guess maybe they were coming to get some of the leftover crops or something, but obviously that's probably not a smart move. It would backfire a little bit, but we are definitely at reduced capacity here. I'm going to keep everybody in their normal places behind the unadjusted front lines, but we might be able to still pull this off. We've got, somebody should have a rocket launcher on them. I swear I gave one person one, but we can still have Furry go grab one. Why don't you pick up that rocket launcher there, bud? But they're coming through the trap funnel, so I think the fact that we don't have any traps set up is actually a good thing right now. Alright, I think they are on the way. Gabru's looking pretty slick, isn't she? Oh, look at this. They're focused on our constructoids up here. You know what? That's totally fine with me. We'll take it. I did move the people forward just because I said, what's the point? You know, and having them behind cover if they're just standing there getting shot at either way and not returning fire, you know? So, here we go. Yeah, so since the trap funnel didn't have traps in it, these guys were more than ready to come right through, but like I said, they were trying to use unusually clever tactics to avoid turrets and stuff. This probably worked out for the best. Alright, this is looking like a good opportunity here. Let me just grab... Who did I give that rocket launcher to? There it is. Oh, check this out, folks. Now this time, I would still like to... There we go. Aim for the ground. Oh, Scorcher 2 just died. Okay, come on, baby. Come on. Get that rocket launcher. It's going to be a big one. Probably wipe out some of our walls and some of the loot there too, but... Oh yeah, baby. Nice. Just vaporized a couple of people. And they are retreating. Oops. Let's grab a couple of folks to peel off and take out these guys. They're going to go for this door up here, I guarantee it. Alright, mechs. Time to get to the barn. Anybody who's not already been shot up. But that was pretty good. Successful. Oh, I see one prisoner. Maybe we can down some of these others here too, but ultimately you got to pull out one of those rocket launchers. You usually don't get a whole bunch of prisoners after that. Uh-oh, man, those pesky imps, dude, they are all over us. So they are demanding Go Juice, our legendary pants, Thrumbo Fur shirt. No, they can't have this. We must refuse and fight. It's only 7 Impids, but I know I've underestimated the imps before. Let's see what they've got. A couple bows and arrows and a spear. Where's our peeps at? Come here. This is, I mean, mainly just a fighting force. I didn't bring any animals with us, so let's see if we got some cover here close by. We can just kind of station ourselves right here. I might go for one of these insanity lances. Let's see who's rocking that. That'll help a lot. Yeah, if we can trigger one of these guys to go insane, they might end up just killing each other. Oh, psychically dull. Come on, baby. There it is. There it is. Okay, they're still coming. It's alright. Okay. Open fire, please. Who? Where? Is that back at the colony? Okay, yeah. Good. We didn't send mercy on this one. Thank God. Nice. Taking them down just as they get into range. Beautiful. We got one shotgun or two with this group. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay. Come on. Take them out. Well, there we go. No prisoners, but that's okay. They didn't take anything from us. So we're going to reform and head back out. We're not too far away, but obviously Randy's not going to make this an easy trip, is he? We have arrived, and the mech cluster doesn't look too bad. A couple of scorchers. We got a low shield here, so we're going to have to get in nice and close, but there's no proximity activator. I wonder what this thing's going to assemble. Oh, a pikeman. There we go. Okay. Not a big deal. We can probably take that out before we have the chance. So what I'm going to do, always make sure to turn off fire at will at first. And we're going to move our people into position. Again, the Insanity Lance, Shock Lance might come into real help here. But again, we got a smoke launcher too. Looks like this thing's kind of nestled right there in between the hill crevice. So I don't think we're going to even need the smoke until we get right up next to that. But let's go, like I said, go ahead and get into position. Okay, it is hard to see, but I had Slob drop a little bit of smoke right here just in case. And there we go. We targeted the Scorcher. That was super easy. Let's take this thing out. Not a big deal, just while we wait for the other Scorcher. There we go. Target that now. Beautiful. Didn't even get in sight. Or in range, I should say. Alright, take out the shield. Okay, let's move in a little bit. We didn't get the little shield component thing. That's annoying, but not a big deal. Take this out. Yeah, just break right through the stone there, guys. Who cares, right? In fact, let's all target that. Yeah, these little off-map mech clusters, I was worried maybe they changed them or beefed them up in 1.5 Anomaly, but they're usually fairly easy. You bring 5 or 6 people with the right kind of gear, shouldn't be much of a problem. And of course, the smoke spear is going to be right in here, so this looks like it was a pretty good walk in the park. Now, the only risk, of course, is that Randy hits us with something serious on the way back. Surprise, surprise, the caravan has arrived, but no, it's not back at home. They are here at this Mechanitor complex. So we are going to probably take this out. I think we've got enough people. It's a pretty small one here. They're just going to need a little go juice and maybe a meal before they get going. But this is just in between us and the colony here. So if we see, yeah, that's the location our caravan stopped at. This is us here. So I actually sent them there by accident. Not going to lie, I got confused. But we're here now. So like I said, we'll take this one out. And if we can get a second Mechanitor at the colony, that would be a lot of fun too. But regardless, guys, I think we will save this for the next episode. So I hope you'll tune in for tomorrow's. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the series. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And I will see you on the next one. Hey everyone, I just want to give a personal thank you to my Patreon supporters. Their contributions help make my work possible, and I am tremendously grateful to them. I'd also like to extend an invitation to you to help support my work on Patreon as well. Your donations allow me to upgrade my PC and avoid the dreaded hardware despair. It also gives me more time to devote to new projects and create longer content such as live streaming. No matter what you decide, thank you for visiting my channel.